guys, howdy do. I'm Karen Adamski with ShamaMama.com, and today I am coming to you from my living room in California in the United States because I am absolutely freezing. So I've got a camped out here by the fire. I can't get warm. I swear it's colder in this house than it is outside. But anyway, today I wanted to share with you how I cleanse my crystals. So I have a number of different things that I do to cleanse crystals, and maybe one of these will feel right to you. So it's really just a matter of, there's not one better way than the other. It's just a matter of what feels right to you and what you prefer. So these are some things that you can try and kind of follow your intuition. If it feels right to you, then it's probably right. So my favorite way to cleanse crystals is through smudging, and I use white sage, and usually I will use my wand and light this on fire and use the smoke from that. But just since we're doing this video, I'm just going to light this one little leaf here. And really what you want when you're cleansing through smudging is the smoke is what's going to do the cleansing, because you're cleansing the energy of the crystal. So you just want to make sure the smoke kind of gets on all sides. And you'll see it kind of clinging to the crystal itself, and that's right, because that was Monday. Sorry about that, because this is actually taking the positive ions away from the crystal itself, and that's what you want. So that is one way of cleansing. But the thing is, although that's my favorite way, it's also the most time-consuming way, because you have to kind of hold each crystal and really kind of get each side and all that. So I do that when I have time, but I use so many crystals every day that I'm always needing to cleanse crystals. So it's like an ongoing process, and I don't always have time for the smudging. So kind of my fallback is cleansing through sound vibration. And the way I like to do that is to take my crystal and use either my Tibetan bells or my tuning forks. So we've got a couple crystals here. We'll use this amethyst one, and I just use bells like this, and you can feel that vibration. For those of you who've heard these before. And just doing that close by the crystals themselves, that's going to help, that's going to cleanse them. I also like to do the same thing with my tuning fork. So just kind of whatever's handy, whatever feels right at the moment, I follow my intuition. Okay, so that's another way. Another way is just by running them under water. You can do that, but you have to be really careful because not all crystals can go in water. Some will dissolve. And I don't usually wash my crystals in water. There's like a handful of them that I do, I guess, because I know that it's okay that they go in the water, but most of them I just kind of, I'm too lazy to look it up and say, okay, is this one, can it go in the water, can it not? So I tend to not go that route so much, but you can. You can also use the moonlight, the sunlight. I prefer moonlight, sunlight. Some crystals, if they're meant to be underground, so if they are really pretty, vibrant color and they're out in sunlight for too long, they can fade at times. It depends. Some of them do, some of them don't. But I just, it happened to me one time, and I kind of forgot that I left it outside, and I came back like days later, and it wasn't looking the same as it was when I put it out there. So, and that could just be the crystal itself changing, but I guess it truly was. But I feel like I changed the crystal by leaving it out there in the sunlight, and I don't feel like it's, I don't feel that connection with it anymore. So, kind of bummed out about that. So that's why I don't use the sunlight. But if you're more on top of things than I am, then go for it. But then this is my tip that I really wanted to share with you guys. I have this basket out all the time, and like I said, I use crystals every day for lots of different things. And so when I'm done with them, I put them in this basket. And this is kind of like the stopping point for all of the crystals that need to be cleansed for me. So in this basket, I have sea salt, rose petals, cedar, and copal resin. And it's mostly just the sea salt is what you really want to have in here or need to have in here for cleansing purposes. But you can add things to it if you choose. So the salt itself is cleansing, and just by taking the stones that I've been working with at the moment and putting them in here, right away they're starting to become cleansed. And then this also helps me think, okay, these are all the stones that I need to put away. These are the stones that I may choose to continue to smudge or do whatever with. So, or just doing this is perfectly fine too. I can just take them and put them away. So, that's my little tip of the day. It works really, really well for me. So, I think that's that. If you've got any questions, right down below, they've got that comment section on here, and I don't get a lot of comments yet, so I would love to, though, because it'd be really neat to start talking and stuff. So ask me questions if you've got any questions about cleansing, and hope you're well. Namaste. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.